Hello, good people of the internet. Welcome to a DCUO video. I've kind of got my voice back. Sort of. We're going to continue on with what we were doing before. Only this time it is the... this time it's the Wonder Woman character that I'm starting up rather than the Superman. The next character that you'll see will be Luna Lux, which is my Cersei mentor character. This one looks identical to the Superman one. Same style, same skin, same whole everything. The only difference is the colour, because this character is mental, hence the name, Psychosis Lux. Projecting justice. See what I did there? Projecting, mental, projection, mental, power. Anyway, we've got a quest to do. So, let's get on with it and...
Congrats! Now that you're off the ship, I'm Oracle. You've just teleported into MPD's 5th Precinct Station, one of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. How about I show you around? The safe houses are where you'll find contacts for missions, mailboxes, vendors, and the teleporter to the Justice League Watchtower.
See, this is basically pretty much straight out of the Brainiac Ship. There is nothing I've done with this character except do the seasonal stuff again.
The vendors are where you go to repair any damaged equipment or sell any items you don't need. Some of the vendors sell unique items, and as soon as you have enough renown, you can purchase those as well.
And mailroom.
Now this is the mailroom, with the mailboxes, of course, plus the Watchtower teleporter. Use the Hawkman hologram if you're just looking to beat down on villains, and the Martian Manhunter simulation for alerts. Now, go ahead, check your mail. I sent you something. Then find Lightkeeper Ambrose. He has a message for you from Wonder Woman.
So again, everything that she'll send you will be the full domino. Every single time.
Felix Faust and his magents are stealing souls in Chinatown. The Sentinels of Magic are overwhelmed. We need you to stop his ritual. Wonder Woman will contact you with further instructions.
So, yeah, there you go.
This is Wonder Woman. Your ability to break free from Brainiac is an impressive testament to your new magical powers. I'm asking you to use these now, in the fight for freedom and truth. Felix Faust and his magents are stealing souls in Chinatown. Your aid could tip the balance.
Right, what I'm going to do is, in the chat options, put system on there. Because I would like the subtitles of the game speech to be in the little box. I've made it so there's basically a group chat that if you're unless you're in a group is basically useless. But it's useful for this kind of thing because I can keep track of the feats that I get and also hear the system message, and you don't get the infernal LFG or trade chat bitch fests, which do still happen, but we're gonna crack on and do the Felix Faust strand, which starts off with Heart and Soul. So let's get doing it. Oh, this is new.
Faust's soulless walk among us, their souls crying out for freedom. Use the soul wells to summon the souls.
He used to be on the roof.
The Sentinels of Magic were formed to combat these sorts of magical crimes,
Great.
but...
Initiate field report. Sadly, there's not much left of this soul, but hope is never lost.
Hey, city, so you should know that people everywhere can use your help. Usually you'll find them near crisis spots in the city. Here's one. See if you can lend a hand?
Best thing about mental, really, is this power. Terra Tendrils is perhaps one of the strongest low contact point powers out because it hits everything. In a relatively quick area with next to no delay. It was very, very useful if you're doing destructible things like that, but the other power I've gone for is Menace. This will pretty much be a pure DPS loadout, but there was one change I was going to do, wasn't there? You'll see that change in a second. I'm going to do these quests. And then I'll make that change. And see what we can do. Ooh, loads around here. But the weaponization power, very, very useful. The proc is that it panics. Of course, you get the additional damage, but its proc is that it causes additional damage and panic to the ads that you'll face, even bosses, if your dominance is high enough. See, there you'll get an additional might tick, like that 46, but the proc is that ad was just going all over the place. Which is really useful. Awesome. Whoa. Sarkun? I wonder if they're villains. We have a couple of villains called that over on the other side. The better side. The side where we can do what we want. Yeah, one of the really weird things that I actually found, if you're going to come on to the heroes and the villains, in terms of just general what happens, villains do tend to be slightly more helpful towards each other than the heroes do, which has always intrigued me. Soul Wells. Oh, I've already done that quest, so I need to destroy the Soul Wells to summon. Summon Soul Globes, destroy Soul Globes. Ah, okay. Right, so do that. And do that. Okay, so I've got to summon a couple more, right. No worries. Ah, someone's just leveling up. There we go. And that's those quests done. So, find Lightkeeper Taylor. Okay, so he's going to be over there. There'll be a very, very small cut after this. Oh, can't do it, so I don't want to do that one. Don't want to repeat the quest, but it's a quick and easy way to get your marks of triumph up. Knock out soulless thralls. Oh, so
Hey,
I was doing it.
You should know that people everywhere can use your help. Usually you'll find them near crisis spots in the city. Here's one. See if you can lend a hand?
All the thralls that I was doing before, and you couldn't have told me this. Well, how many heroes? There's loads of them. Right, we're going this way. Yeah, I can only imagine the bump in the population is PS4 based. As I've never had a problem doing this, and the last time I actually did this on any character, there was no one around here, and I'm not kidding when I said no one either. I really mean no one. Okay. Smoke bomb. Ancient Vellum. Those are R&D parts. We get that quest in a bit, not just yet. Come on. Okay. Excuse me. Smoke bomb. Oh, there are two around the other side. Great. Move it. Thank you. Nice and quick. Just one more. Then I can put my cut in because I need to do something else.
These soulless victims are Faust's doing. We must find Zatanna and undo this evil. A sentinel of magic nearby has an amulet that will help you find her.
Awesome. Right, we're going to go and just stand outside the police station. And when I get back, I will continue on with this quest, and it won't take long to do at all.
Impressive.
So, there we go. And I will catch you in a bit. Hello and welcome back. Sorry, I had to do a small cut in place. I got a message from someone who's just got a PS4. Wonderful. In case you guys were wondering, no. Not until next year. Not because I didn't pre-order it, but because I've got too much to do, and I've got priorities in other directions other than getting a game system that I really want. Okay, speak with Sentinel Oron.
Praise Nabu you are here. Use this mind siphon on Faust's agents to steal their memories and discover where they've taken Zatanna.
No problem. And this one is here. So there's a green in each of these areas.
Initiate field report. There is still hope for this soul. Fractures can be healed.
Really? He's sending me a... Ah! That was the other thing I was going to do, wasn't it? You know what? I will do that and I'll fix that for the next video. That's what I'm looking for. Lots of
failed, Master Faust.
Come on, yeah, that's right. See, it's not just us that have line of sight issues; it's the ads too. If you get something in the way of you and them, it's really useful. But something like that, you can't.
It's not worth my soul to betray Faust.
So it's actually quite useful if you can actually get the something in the way between you and the
interloper
and the ads that are actually attacking you. That can be quite useful. Not all the time.
I have failed, Master.
See, there you go. No, you're not taking mine. It's your own. But I will steal yours. Ha ha ha.
Faust commands that we must fill the soul wells with souls. Soon the wells will
go.
The soul well is in danger. Rise and defend it.
5 bang.
It's not worth my soul to betray Faust.
It's not worth your life to not. There we go.
Now we know why agents sell Faust their souls and not their brains. Nice job knocking those memories loose.
There we go. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I?
Thanks to you, we know Faust has Zatanna captive nearby, guarded by his enslaved soulless victims.
Oh, so close.
Go, free Zatanna, and defeat his plans.
So that's better than that. That's an R&D component, so that can go there. Go there. Everything else can just basically be sold as and when. Chinese magic shop to continue on mission. On we go. If I remember correctly, Circe and Wonder Woman are the only two mentors that have pre-instance boss fights. The others, you do all the quests out in the world, then you go into the boss fight. Wonder Woman and Circe puts you into the little magic thing where there is a mission where you, or a feat where you do all the burning of the books and whatnot. Magic shop, feats, solo, hideouts, nope. Right, controllers, Circe, no. No. Oh, that's it. Fire cell. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom.
I have failed,
Ah,
Master
go.
Faust.
Nice and easy. And one over here. Really? It's affecting that object as well? Wow. Okay. So, left as you come in, right as you come in. And over there. Please, up.
You've got to help.
Look out!
Help us!
You'll never get past me or my mystic barriers.
2, 3, 4, 5. Any blues and or greens around? No, not in here. No. On we go.
Faust, take your souls! I failed.
It doesn't proc against ones that you've just recently done. It's the same as everything else. You can't put a control effect on an ad that's just broken out of said stun effect. That is... you get very used to that when you control, unfortunately.
You may have defeated the others, but you won't get past me.
See, very, very easy to do a lot of damage really, really quickly. Well, you really can't miss those treasure boxes now. And the time of the duration of the proc per ad is actually pretty big. Let's just make sure that there is one over there as well. I don't think there is. No, that's both sides. Pick it up and throw it.
You may have defeated
Wow.
the others, but you won't get past me. You will never defeat me. I have failed Master Faust. Faust will roast you alive for defying him. Faust's rage will be boundless.
Nice and easy. And one more here. It might be the last one. No, it's not. There's one more in here. Yeah. So don't go anywhere near the soul wells. You can see the green down there. There's one there, and there's one over on the other side, which we'll get to right now. Or after the boss fight. We don't have a choice. Okay.
I have failed Master Faust.
You will never. I have failed, Master Faust.
Nice and quick.
Thanks. Faust's spell of silence was really cramping my style. I'll track him down, you stop his mages. Find Faust!
5. Smoke bomb. There we go. It's actually quite easy.
Get ready, everyone.
Okay then. So get the third. Yeah, third investigation.
Initiate field report. It's still warm to the touch.
That's it. Okay. And complete the fire sale. So that's that. So we've got 2 feats that have come out. There's well equipped and fire sale at the minute. Which isn't bad going actually. So as we get this done, then I can go over to Cersei, and you can see there are some similarities in the missions, and there's got to be. It's basically the same thing. For the mentors, Flash is very similar to. Sorry, Grodd is very similar to Power Girl's quest. The structure's sort of similar, and the same, very similar for Wonder Woman and Cersei. Very, very similar. Boom.
Good thing you broke that spell of silence, since Zatanna has to speak backwards to cast her spells.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, actually, damn it.
We must weaken Faust. His magents are using forbidden artifacts called soul wells on innocents. Find them and destroy them before they're taken to Faust.
Okay, on we go. I got a skill point to spend, which is going to go. You know where it's going to go. Elbow drop. Right. So that's what I also liked, the synergy between all the characters. They all use the exact same weapon type, but what I might do for the secondary weapon. I mean, the starting weapon is just the starting weapon. You can change them. But the secondary weapon I actually go with, I'm thinking of going with a completely different weapon type for each character.
Blasphemer!
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3. 3.
You shall pay for this.
No problem. Nice and quick. There we go.
Your
1, 2.
Faust.
That's a bit of lag. There it is. It's not massive, but it's a bit. When you get cogs going backwards and then starting up again, that's a bit of lag.
Initiate field report. It will take powerful magic to restore this soul.
Belong to Faust.
You will never defeat me.
Go. That one.
I feel like myself again.
Blasphemer.
2, 3. The only problem with the panicking powers, and it is pretty much the only problem with the panicking powers, they actually panic. The ads that you actually want to attack start running away from you, which can be a bit of a problem and a bit of a pain. But once you get used to it, it's not too much of an issue. It's actually really useful in later raids if you want to. Say if you've got a power like
You shall pay for this.
Mass Dead from fire, having an ad that's on fire, panicked, running to a group of ads that don't have any fire on them is extremely useful, because if you cast mass detonation on those, every ad that's in front of the fire character will explode and cause extra fire damage to those around them, which is just very, very useful.
Your souls belong to Faust.
Okay. Next.
Your souls belong to Faust.
Next.
A fresh soul for Faust.
Yeah, take the aggro down the road. I don't need it. Thank you. And next.
Your souls belong to Faust.
Merely destroying the wells is not enough. The Magians are draining captured souls into soul globes. Intercept them before they return to Faust.
Okay, that's Lois Lane. Different quest, or actually, let's just have a look. I'm sure there was a separate quest around here, a side quest. I'm almost positive. Okay, maybe not. Okay, there we go.
Initiate field report. Broken into many tiny fragments, this soul requires extra care.
You're like my hero.
Right.
Do you see her? Madame
yes.
Dia perches atop the theater, greedily using her cursed...
That's the villain Operation 2. No, Ops 1. Sorry, Ops 1. With a briefing, which I'm not going to get into, that'll be done separately. It's more than likely a briefing that I need to do for this character.
Blasphemy!
Nice and easy. If that was all that was in that quest, that's just... Oh, good. I was going to say, because if that really was all that was in that quest, it's just too short. Yeah, there we go.
Whoa, that was dope.
See what I mean about the panicking?
You shall pay for this!
Now we go onto the side street over here.
Hey, thanks, dude. You're like my hero. You're like my hero.
Not a power I'd actually choose to go with. Straight off the bat, the Spike Quake is useful, don't get me wrong, very, very useful. The amount of damage that it kicks out to begin with is actually really useful as well.
Hey, thanks, dude.
Considering how close you have
You're
to
like
be
my hero.
within the range, it's
Hey, thanks,
probably not the wisest of powers to pick.
Whoa, that was dope.
You will never defeat me!
Go. killed the agent as well. Useful.
Whoa, that was dope.
You're like my hero.
Really, why did they make them try to use street language? Seriously? What would...
You will never defeat me.
Well, I've lost
Hey,
3.
thanks, dude. You're like my hero.
Can't touch this.
You shall pay for this.
Trumps.
You will
Level
never
10.
defeat me.
Thought it was level 30,
Hey,
I know.
thanks, dude.
Probably might be.
Whoa, that was dope.
You're like my hero. Hey, thanks, dude.
Herald, complete 25 missions, yay.
You will never defeat me. You shall pay for this.
You're like my hero.
That should be it. Right, let's have a look. Yep.
Faust is feeding off these souls, so the fewer he gets, the better.
Awesome. That is the what style? Same as usual, so we're not going to go with it. We are going to redeem a couple of things though. I'm going to have to do this before I do every other video because it's going to get long. Oh yeah, they finally put marketplace cash in. So we can actually start getting sales on the PlayStation in the same way that the PC's been having for a while. Then we go down to that, and we'll wait for the sewer and tech layers. Okay, that can go there. That can go straight on. There we go. I like Legends, what can I say? And General Zod is perhaps my favourite Legends character because he's very, very underrated.
Faust has retreated to this theater to begin his foul ritual. Zatanna has him cornered inside, but he is protected by his magents and she is alone. Join the battle to fight at her side and end Faust's vile plot.
Yeah, I'm not going to try PvPing in PvE phase because that's just asking for trouble. More often than not, the people that have their PvP flags up are people that either don't know or are very, very over-geared.
A fresh soul, Faust. You will never defeat me.
He's a useful little trinket, is Skeets. I like him.
A fresh soul, Faust.
Combat mode enabled. Locked and loaded.
And the feat in here is what? Oh, yes, of course, there's the determined.
I spy with my digital eye something cyan. Okay, everything in my HUD looks cyan.
Oh, Soul Saver, smash all the soul globes in Mannheim's Chinese theatre before engaging Faust. Simple. So all of those great big purple balls.
First you, then
Simple.
the city.
One, two.
Interloper. You shall pay for this. Oh.
Here. Right. All that damage, lovely. There you go. Right. Wow. Took them all out. That's kind of cool. Oh, just in case you weren't aware, these are quite useful.
A fresh soul for Faust.
They're like orange health barrels. Which I forgot about. Oh, in the Power Girl challenge. Oh. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I knew it. Oh.
Faust and Zatanna battle just past that mystical barrier. Defeat the Magians casting the spell to break through.
Well, you can either combo them or just flat out pick them up and do that with them. They're actually useful to pick up and throw against ads. If you're unaware, this is where Op 1 ends for the villains, just in case you were unaware.
Do not pass. You must not interrupt the master.
Fine. Oh, crud.
No! We failed the master! You will never defeat me!
I've got to plug the power in, didn't I? Telekin, because that's what we want. Telekinetic bolt. We don't want psychic empowerment. Kind of useful to buff your own powers, but that's not what I'm looking for. Not with this loadout. No. Okay. Here we go. Nice and easy. Soul Saver. So all the soul globes are destroyed, and where are we now? When you speak properly. Now we go into Faust's arena, which looks very, very similar to the Batman arena, except it's missing the door over on the side.
Release these innocent souls, Faust.
You cannot stop me, Zatanna.
Yeah, we're up.
My power is too
Family
great.
reunion happens.
Ah, yes, the power fills me.
I hope the heroes kick your ass.
Oh, fine.
Come, minions, give me your power.
You will
Don't
never
let them
defeat
feed their
me!
power to Faust.
You shall pay for this!
Nice and easy.
You will never defeat me!
I think that's supposed to be him casting his powers or something. first blue. That's kind of cool. Speak with Zatanna. We'll all do that in a second. And practice time.
Initiate field report. The Sentinels of Magic can restore this splintered soul fragment with Gnostic thaumaturgy.
Okay. Is that a word?
That's a few souls Faust won't get his greasy hands on.
There we go. School of Hard Knocks, Felix Faust, good deal and determined. I think the good deal is not allowing the ads to repower him. Oh, without dying, feats. Without being knocked out. And determined is for completing a classic alert without being knocked out. And that is a skill point. So we're going to do, of course, spinning punch, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And just make sure I'm not missing anything. There is nothing in here. No. Okay. Right. Now we're going to go back to the police station and do the other race, because it's another race. Okay. What I'll do is I'll also feature every race. The starting races, the introductory races, I won't do those, but the rookie ones and everything else, I will be. But there's basically no difference. They all are the same, except for the ones outside of the police station. Those are unique to that police station. Every other race is the same for every faction. So if you do a race in the same spot as a hero, it will be there for a villain. So what I might actually do, I'll have a go at doing this. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. Split screen. So you'll see the two races done side by side. But there's with an audio track over the top of it of me describing the race, but there's basically no difference.
Titanic Trenton is here and ready to fight the bad guys.
Useful also when you pick up a race is to actually be hovering, so you can fly immediately. But as they've made, I think I've said this before, as they've made the races only give you experience for doing the platinum, it's a much safer bet to actually get the platinum when you're doing the flight races than it is anything else, because they are so much easier than the other two movement types. And respec afterwards to get the platinum feat for the adept and I think expert race too, because you can see how I'm actually just doing this with the right stick. I've got it's like I've engaged super speed. It's actually really easy. Done. Platinum, no worries. Of course you can also then use the X button to warp you directly over there, but that's better. And I'm hands-free at the moment, letting the game do what it's doing. That's going to take me...
You do realize Faust is a necromancer who eats heroes for breakfast, right? Not bad for your first battle with the forces of evil.
Cool. And that's half a level up. Speak to Zatanna and that should be the rest of the level up, so that's going to be quite useful. Okay.
Thanks for the assist with Faust. We put on quite a show. Ready for the second act? The demon Trigon is rising right here in Metropolis. I'll get there when I can. Until then, think you can handle it?
Okay, that's a bit weird. So you're given a separate quest line for Trigon? Vice finale?
I call upon you as one who has been proven in battle. Dr. Fate's ward against Trigon has broken. Now Trigon's demons rampage throughout the Tomorrow District. The Science Police's powers are not enough. Defend against this evil, and hurry.
Right, so
Hello,
if
traveler.
you're...
Do you require mystical equipment to use in battle?
Repair. If you're Superman mentored, you go to Hive immediately. If you're Wonder Woman mentored, you go to... It looks like Raven immediately. You can sell that Vellum. For the minute, there's absolutely no point getting it, but at least you know where some of it actually drops. That's useful. Let's just check. Yeah, it is. It's Raven. And that's 8. So let's have a look at the... I'm almost positive that these
Brainiac is attacking. He's targeting sites to bottle and bombarding us with troops. We need your help before it gets worse.
Let's pick this up.
Brainiac is attacking. He's targeting sites to bottle and bombarding us with troops. We need your help before it gets worse.
Yeah, it is. It's lower, but they don't give it you automatically. What? Okay, at least I know something that's going to change, but that's a bit weird. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to be doing. Next video is going to be doing the briefing around there, so I'm going to leave it here, and I will catch you on the next video, so see you in a bit.